There are days when the topic for the podcast just it comes effortlessly and easy. I read something in the morning, I see something and it inspires me or I'm going through a particularly difficult thing and it's like, I want to talk about how I get through that. Then there are days like today where I'm sitting here going, I got to do something. What do I talk about? Well, I found this pack of mem cards from was I was given by my good friend Sandy Giroux. Uh, she's an amazing author. Her book is great. Turn your workplace into a wow place. Really fun. Anyway, it's these topics and just miscellaneous things on how to be a good leader and how to make your workplace an amazing thing. And so the one I chose today was to be a leader, you have to make people want to follow you. And nobody wants to follow someone who doesn't know where he's going. It was by Joe Namath. Um, so pretty cool. So thank you, Sandy. Um, and it ties into everything that I talk about with, knowing your purpose, knowing your quest, right? It's about if you have to know your purpose, and when you know that, you can share it. And people know when you're being sincere, when you truly believe this is where I'm going, this is what I need to do versus just, well, we've got a mission statement and, we should yeah, and you're paying lip service to it. So have a real purpose. All right, let's talk about that for just a few minutes. Welcome to my journey of self-discovery, life balance, career success, and business creation. This podcast works to answer the question of how successful professionals like us stop drifting and get focused on keeping our careers and businesses growing rapidly while having a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love. What we call the Third Power Life. And this is the Third Power Life Podcast. So I talk a lot about purpose, about knowing your why, right? That's why I'm reading the Start with Why by Simon Sinek. Um, we need to have that purpose, that clear vision for where we want our lives to go. Now, most of the time when I'm talking about personally, I'm trying to change the world and trying to help parents stay grounded and balanced while achieving success, right? So it's I'm focused on you personally. The reality of it is in the workplace, we need to have that same vision. I share with my teams all the time that we're about the the running joke is, I my job as the leader is to make work not suck, right? No, honestly, I'm aiming a little higher than that, but that's kind of the base level, right? But it's I always tell my team that it's about the people. It's whenever we get a request, whenever we're doing something, what are the impacts? Yes, you want to look at the financial impacts and the normal business things, but for me, how is it going to impact our users? How is it going to impact the people that have to deal with the software that we're working with? How are we changing lives? You know, how are we making it so that their job doesn't suck? Right? Yeah, sometimes it may take a little bit extra time to get a program to work just right, or to get a report to look just right, or to think about it a little bit more and come up with a way that really truly fulfills the need of the individuals working as well as the business case. And so that's kind of my vision, my passion for what we do as an organization is to improve the lives of everybody that interacts with what we do. Make it so that it's easier, it's faster, it's better, so that their work doesn't suck, right? And I live that. I talk about it. I share it, and that's the thing. want people to follow you, when you want to be able to provide that leadership, you have to share, here's my vision, here's where we're trying to go. And then you have to be true to it, right? You can't just talk it. You can't talk the good game. That's not good enough. You have to really, when when the rubber hits the road, you need to be living that truly. So, that's my admonition to you. You definitely need to know your purpose, your quest for your personal life, but also in your business life. Whether you're a CEO, whether you're the was it the low man on the totem pole, right? Either way, you have a clear vision of here's where I'm trying to go. Here's where I want to take my career. Here's where I want to take my company. Here's where I want to help my department. And you follow that, and people will follow you. It's the way it works. And even if you don't have true managerial, if you're not above someone else in the hierarchy, which I despise that phrasing, by the way. You can I've led teams where I was not the person in charge, right? It's by showing my vision, by here's the good that we can do, people would naturally go. And I followed people the same way. So know your vision, know why you're here, know what you're after, right? And that's how you take your personal life, and it's how you take your career to the third power. All right, my friends, until next week. And Sandy, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this podcast. Please let us know what impacted you in today's episode. You can join our Discord or Facebook community to connect with like-minded people that want a real third power life. You can go to thirdpowerlife.com or look in the show notes for links. And remember, hit that like, subscribe, and rate button for the Third Power Life podcast. Until next time.